The collapse of the Adamantine Age has traditionally been attributed to a sudden and sharp decrease in the level of magic, which in turn set off a cascade failure of the epistemic empire's entire economic structure. Without mana, the empire's magically sustained weather patterns crumbled, resulting in catastrophic climate change. With their ultra-efficient agriculture disrupted, failed harvests, famine, and disease became the norm. Similarly, the Emperor's currency and construction methods were founded on alloys that were only sustainable in a high magic environment, and so they too began to, quite literally, crumble. Previous scholars have found the separation of complex and valuable adamantine, electrum, and orichalcum alloys into brittle, soft, toxic, and corrodable metals to be an apt and tidy metaphor for the multi-tiered failure of the empire itself. Until recently, the resulting civil wars, the emergence of what had been previously called dragon states, and the subsequent Dark Age was an event horizon scholars had been unable to pierce. The erasure of knowledge was very nearly complete. That has changed with the discovery of the Imperial Archive. This artifact, whose surface scholars have only begun to parse, offers us an unparalleled insight into this distant age. It forces us to confront our naive and facile theories around the collapse, and its uncomfortable and inconvenient parallels to our current age. In particular, it presents us with evidence that the erasure of the Empire's knowledge was a deliberate, crucial, perhaps even ritual, element of the collapse itself. Good evening. Welcome to Dice Friends. I'm Cameron, and I'll be your DM for the next 2 sessions. I will be running us through an adventure I've called Burning Bright. Joining me tonight are Ian,
Oh,
who's playing Worth,
yes.
a paladin. Corey,
Hello.
who is playing Rose, a paladin. Adam,
Hi.
who is playing Belloc, also a paladin. And Graham, who is playing Martin, who will be playing a paladin.
4 paladins.
Oh.
Yeah.
Man, who let these idiots roll up a party? All right.
What even is party balance?
Maybe I should talk to you guys before we play Paladin for the first time.
We didn't converse at all. We just all ended up on paladins. We're just like, I want to be a paladin. Yeah.
Okay. So, to start off the adventure, it's been 3 years since the world ended.
That's a good start.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm in.
Yeah.
I'm on board.
I call.
The destruction of the imperial capital, Ontauk, and the coronation of the emperor has been widely agreed to be kind of the breaking point for one age entering another. And you find yourself at that point plus 3 years. The previous 3 years have been marked by civil war, famine, disease, general unpleasantness. And so, in your new lives, as living weapons of a force you don't really have a good name for, because the players are among the first paladins to emerge in this world. So, you find yourself wandering from place to place. And tonight, you find yourself in a mountain clearing, in a dark pine forest, in a camp of pilgrims who are on passage to the new imperial capital. And if this seems like a bad idea to you, it really is. This is a stupendously bad idea.
The new imperial capital.
Ontauk.
Okay.
It's several weeks' travel to the south, and you know because you can see it burning still.
Ooh.
Why would they be on pilgrimage to it?
None of them has been able to give you an answer, but the priests that are hurting them are very insistent that they go.
Okay. And do I have that as a paladin? I guess I get a feeling of uneasiness from the world around me. correct?
Absolutely.
And this is giving me that same feeling of uneasiness?
Yeah. For those of you following along at home, sorry, I missed something. We are using a slightly modified version of the D&D 5th edition rule set. And the modification is that when I mess up a rule, that has been a house rule the whole time.
Okay.
And that will continue to be subject.
It's my favorite modification.
Yes, mine too. The other slight modification I've decided is that I don't like the way Detect Evil works, and instead I'm modifying it. I could give you the technical ways I've modified it, but it's really more Detect Plot Hook.
Yes. The way God intended.
Exactly.
Or a God.
I mean,
intended.
basically, yeah. We don't really know which god.
So is that our divine sense, or is that
Yeah,
like,
that's your divine sense.
So that divine sense is giving me that feeling
Yes.
when I'm in this congregation.
Yeah.
It feels more like hurting.
Yeah, a little
I
bit.
guess you use that word.
The priests, when you see them, set the hairs on the back of your neck on edge.
All right.
And they they are, they're fiery eyed. They have sermons that if you listen to them, they seem kind of rousing, but if you actually look at what they're saying, the words don't make sense, kind of thing. And they provide food, nutritious food, every night. It's bland, but there's a pail of slop that people will eat. And yeah.
And I'm traveling with Worth and Rose and Martin?
Not quite yet.
Okay.
You have all independently arrived here.
Okay.
So what I would like to do, Belloc,
Yeah.
you have been wandering the woods for a while along the Imperial Highway. When you arrive at this pilgrimage camp,
Okay.
in this pilgrim camp, it seems like they've bedded down for the night. And you have been wandering because you've been felt drawn along this highway.
Okay.
That is another facet of the Paladin Detect Evil ability, is that you kind of wander.
You go to where you think you're needed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And
That's worrying that we're all.
And that's all.
here?
Yeah.
And that's all I've got here.
Yeah.
And I've shown up. Were there any guards posted or anything?
No, it's
just let you
weird.
walk
Like
in?
like the world is a dangerous place.
Yeah.
Right? Like there's deserters,
Civilization
there's
has
bandits.
collapsed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll walk up to the pilgrimage. Does anybody say anything to me?
No, they're all very people are they avoid eye contact. They're all clearly hungry and worried, but they have this odd sense of purpose to them.
But, okay. All right. Well, I need to find I guess I'll find who's running the pilgrimage. Is there a leader? Is there a grand poobah?
Yeah, you can ask around if you
Yeah,
like.
I'll ask around, I guess. Well, I'll introduce myself to the first group of people I see, but you said they don't really say anything.
Well, you can talk to one of them now.
Yes,
Can I see your character sheet for a moment?
for sure.
I need to reacquaint myself with exactly what skills to use here. So I'm going to ask for a persuasion roll.
Uh-oh.
Who are you looking for in particular?
I mean, I'll just ask in general, I'll be like, hey, I'm assuming you people are heading towards Ontauk? Yeah. And they just kind of
Yeah, well, actually...
you guys might want to post a guard. It's dark, it's dangerous. I just walked up on this pilgrimage. Who's in charge here?
All right. The person that you're talking to, she's kind of she's got a basket of stuff
Okay.
that she's kind of rummaging through, and it's like you're tapping on a creme brulee. Then nothing happens, then, and she turns and looks at you and says, "Oh, a new pilgrim. Oh, child, we're so glad you're here. Please, have you eaten?
No, I'm not super hungry right now.
Are you sure? Everyone, there's a new pilgrim.
Okay,
Are you
when
coming
she-
with us to Ontauk?"
When she asked me if I've eaten, Can I glean any information out of that? Is that like
Food is...
she's just talking about food?
Yeah,
Okay.
she's talking about food. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
no, I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good. I'm not sure about the pilgrimage. You might not want to go that way. Things are a little spicy over in Old Ontauk.
Oh, you poor child. No, yes, we're going to Ontauk, and everything will be great when we get there.
I know that Ontauk's a bad thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You might not want to go to Ontauk. Something's wrong here. Okay, wait a sec. Can I cast... I don't even know if that'll be worth it. What would Belloc do? Who's in charge? Like, you're not in charge.
Oh, here. I'll introduce you to Father Steelheart.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Yeah.
And she takes your forearm, and this person weighs like 90 pounds soaking wet, but when she grabs your forearm,
Yeah.
you feel it. Like, there's just like... she's shockingly strong.
Okay.
And starts pulling you along. Give me a perception roll.
Perception is not great. That's a 3.
You have noticed nothing.
That she's strong?
Yeah, basically, you're like, duh.
She's got a good grip. Well, she grabs her arm, I'm like, whoa, woodcutter?
Seamstress. Ian. Or, sorry. Worth. You have arrived also at this pilgrimage. I don't know, is this your first day? Is this your second day?
I would say this is probably my first day as well. I
Okay.
was thinking as overhearing someone state that there is a new pilgrim. Now might be a good time to watch what's going on with this
Okay.
new person, see if I can glean some information without making myself too conspicuous.
Okay. Give me a deception roll then. Or a stealth roll?
Sure. Oh, that's a 20 on the die.
Okay.
Nat 20.
You, actually, you just like...
This than I am.
Assassin's Creed, you know how the first game you just kind of like go through crowds? You actually just do that here. It's weird, like people just kind of like,
Part.
yeah, it's like, I don't know what movie it is, but when people walk crossways through traffic in a movie.
That's
Yeah.
Frogger.
Yeah, Frogger. Sure. You just Frogger right across the street.
That's exactly
And you see a small woman leading a large half-orc who is...
absolute unit.
Yeah, an absolute
Yeah.
unit. A complete weapon.
Yeah.
Strength 18?
Yeah, I'm a big boy.
Definitely a weapon.
Holy
Big boy.
moly.
I am a weapon.
Ostracise this lad.
Towards the center of the camp.
I'm gonna, when she grabs my arm, can I give it a couple, tugs, like, to break the, like, is it locked? Like, is she...
You can give me a
forced-
contested strength roll if you like.
Oh, yeah, let's do
Do you
it.
have athletics?
I don't want to try to break it. I'm just testing, like, to see if she's actually trying to drag me along forcefully.
Okay. Yeah. Give me an athletics roll.
Okay. Oh, that's a natural 20.
All right.
So it's a 26, I
Good
guess.
start.
Good rolls tonight.
Yeah.
You, she's weirdly strong, but absolutely, if you wanted to, you could.
Okay. It's not like supernatural strength.
It's not supernatural
Okay.
strength at all.
All right. I'll go where she needs me to go then.
Okay.
How's-
And seeing him, you recognize immediately that this half-orc is like you.
He really likes origami. We're best friends now.
Hello, stranger.
So this lady's dragging me through the crowd, and some dude's just like,
Yeah, what do you do? Do you just wait off to the side, or do you interpose yourself?
I'm
or
going to sidle up next to him.
okay,
hey.
you also recognize that he is the same thing as you.
Oh, like I just know?
Yeah, you just know.
Okay. Hey. Hi. We're
Yeah, you seem like you don't belong here.
I don't feel like I belong anywhere. But, I mean, like, as we're walking, she's kind of pulling me along.
Yeah.
I'm trying to... We probably both feel this, right?
This is not exactly what I expected.
Yeah, this isn't the same, and
here.
it doesn't seem like a good idea. And I'm trying to find out what's going on.
I'm extremely curious as to what's going on here myself. I mean, is she in charge?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Belloc.
Worth, nice to meet you.
So, where'd you come from?
Oh, it's not much of a home for me anymore.
One of those.
So you're being dragged through this camp. It's not a big place, and you're kind of like making your way through the center, and there's a lot of like temporary shelters being thrown up. There's like people are making fires, and like wherever this camp goes, I don't know if you've been following it or like if following behind it or meeting it along the road, but behind it, it's just like denuded of like the forest is like there's like no squirrels left.
This is the one-way trip, and they don't care.
Yeah, like there's like they just strip everything bare.
And everyone looks to be okay.
They're scrawny, but generally speaking, surprisingly healthy. And normally, deserters or bandits would just roll over these people.
But they haven't.
They haven't.
And I'm getting a severe feeling of deep unease
Yes.
by being here. And I can't pinpoint it, it's just a general.
Now that you're in among it, give me an insight roll.
Can
Actually.
me and Ian like link forces and like can we mind meld and like
My thoughts.
insight? Yeah.
Interesting question, actually.
It's a 12.
12?
Yeah.
It's the priests.
Okay.
Now that you're here, you get like the priests are bad.
Like sickly
bad.
waves bad?
Yeah, like they entering this place made you kind of like you got goose flesh.
Yeah.
But looking at the priests, they are like they're predators. Like
I don't know if I can bring this up to Ian quietly. Or sorry, Worth quietly. I'm gonna wait.
Okay.
Until I don't know. I'm going to assume that Ian or Worth will come to the same conclusion that I have. So I'm just going to keep letting this lady lead me through the camp.
To
Okay.
Father Steelheart?
Yeah, Father Steelheart.
Rose,
Oh, Father Steelheart.
Oh,
you have similarly arrived at this pilgrim camp, as if drawn here. No, that would imply you should. I don't want you to fail this roll. There is some kind of commotion.
oh. Am I just walking up?
Are you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So you
This looks interesting.
immediately recognize two of the dramatis persona
Oh,
in whatever's going on here are again like you.
even more interesting.
You see a half-orc being led through the crowd by one of the pilgrims, and you see another human who is also not a pilgrim, kind of like moving along with them. And the other two paladins, because let's not be coy, are engaged in some kind of conversation.
When me and Worth are walking, do we just like look over?
Yeah,
And we're
actually-
like, holy shit, there's a third one?
Yeah.
Because we thought we were the only, I guess we thought we were the only ones. And then all of a sudden it's like, there's two of us?
Yeah.
There's a third one?
Because like this society doesn't even know what a paladin is.
Yeah.
You've never encountered there are things that if you were to look at what you are and like map it onto stories like folklore, there are things that might look the same. But there is no
That word hasn't been invented yet.
that word hasn't really been invented yet.
Pardon me.
It's not an organization we're part of. We're not.
Yeah.
We're not a club.
We just know that we're different.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel different.
Yeah. And now I can instantly tell that both Worth and this third person feel the same way I do.
Yeah.
Just by looking at them.
Yeah.
Okay.
The same way that you know the priests are wrong,
Yeah.
these other people you know are in some way akin to you.
Okay. Interesting. All right, I'll let you do your thing then.
So I guess I catch up to them. I kind of hustle up and it's like, hello, where are we going today?
There's a third one.
I'm not sure if you noticed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I too find that interesting.
On talk, I believe. Well, I mean, not all the way today, but
Oh, that's excellent. Very convenient for me.
Yeah, they're taking, well, they were taking me, but now I guess taking us to the leader. Excuse me, what was his name again?
She turns to you, like, head on swivel.
Yeah.
Father Steelheart.
Yeah, that's the one. That one.
That's quite interesting. Can I, like, something seems off about her, so
Yeah.
can I infer any information? Do I need to cast a spell to do divine sense about her, or?
Is there like because I can detect magic,
Yes, you can. You
but
can
I don't
cast
want to do that
Detect Magic.
now because
Yes.
I'm assuming it's a very loud process.
I want to do it now.
Okay.
She wants to do it now.
You can just go ahead and cast Detect Magic.
Okay. Looking up spells. Spells.
So Detect Magic is just like
about I
standard
roll?
your
I'll
somatic
roll.
and verbal components.
I'll roll and add my spell. Was not for you. That is. I add my spell attack mod, or is it a
No.
DC?
Detect Magic just lets you detect magical auras
Ah,
nearby.
well then.
You don't actually detect anything. So if you were expecting any kind of like mind control or dominate person,
Yeah.
you detect none of that.
Oh. Well, she's not being controlled.
Controlled magically?
Not as far as I can tell.
And she's just listening to us talk about this? Or like, she isn't reacting to us? Like,
She seems like extremely selective in what she's hearing.
oh, okay.
And she pulls you past like the pilgrimage baggage train.
Yeah.
And once again you feel your eyes all drawn as in among the baggage train in a cage you see
There's a fourth one.
this is curious.
4 of us?
Yeah, did you all just feel your eyes drawn to the baggage train as if you could sense another?
Don't stare.
At
fourth
you?
one.
I'm sorry. Is there
Is
something
he,
I
is he
should
looking
know
at
about
us?
you?
I'm gonna like side eye. I'm assuming towards Graham's character.
like you will be pulled past him in a matter of seconds
Okay.
unless you decide to stop here.
I don't stop.
Okay.
It's a hell of a thing.
But I'm gonna be I'm gonna see if Graham is looking at us. I mean, I'm a big dude. I guess people are just used to looking at us.
I sure am.
Yeah.
That's a hell
What's
of
with sorry, I didn't catch your name. What's with the guy in the cage?
Oh, he is our gift.
Gift to Father Ontok?
no.
Father Heart
Steelheart?
Steelheart. That's the one.
There we go.
He is the gift that will grant us passage to Ontok.
Holy shit. Wait, what?
And as you're moving past him, you notice. Well, actually, give me a perception roll.
Who? All of us?
Yeah, all of you.
Okay.
9.
Nope.
9,
That's a 6.
21.
21. You notice, like,
I didn't roll because I'm in the cage.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you would actually see this anyways
Oh.
because you would know what to look for.
Oh, okay.
But like, in among the baggage train is sitting like, you recognize a guard, right? He's wearing like basically a robe that is made out of the same stuff as like the bags, right? So maybe you guys missed it. He's pseudo camouflaged in among it.
Okay.
And he's carrying like an army warhammer. And as you walk past him, he goes from like, picking his nails or whatever, to just being like, and he stands up and starts following the three of you.
Okay.
But
Do we
you
get a
do
similar
not
sense
notice this.
off of anything from him? It's
I
not
don't
it-
notice,
not the same like magnetic.
Worth
No.
notices.
Okay.
Yeah.
Worth notices, and Martin notices.
Not that I can
That-
do a lot about it.
Well, I'm letting this lady fall. Like I didn't see it, so. It's
Can I do you know that thing where like you cough loudly, right? Right. And when you do like the behind you, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Can I can speak Orcish.
Oh shit!
So can I.
So
Yeah.
can I?
Really?
Oh shit!
Yeah.
It's kind of like the
Can everyone speak Orcish?
Oh, it's not
Wait,
super
can I?
I forgot to give you another language because you were.
I have common in Orcish.
Okay,
You
good.
also speak. You speak the pseudo language that is Legion hand sign,
Okay.
which is like
Hand signals.
yeah,
3 tangos.
you know the army thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you have that as another
Yeah.
language.
Yeah.
But give me a deception roll.
All right. Deception. Oh, I have that. That is
Pretty good.
19.
All right. You hear from behind you a coughed in Orcish. What did you say? You
Just like
Behind you.
yeah, like behind you sort of thing.
Guys,
Do we all hear this? Or just Ian?
how would I want to do this? Okay, you rolled a 19.
Mm-hmm.
So let's just say that that's good enough that your intent is clear to the people you want
Yeah.
to hear it, and that it is unclear to the people you don't want to hear it.
All right.
That is a success. You hear this message.
I stiffen up.
I'm going to get myself some gruel here before I get too many other answers. I'll catch up with you guys later.
Oh.
Well, if you say so,
Yeah.
save some for the rest of us.
Yeah. If you could get me some, that'd be great. I'm starving.
I'll save you a spoonful. And
Yeah.
I just try to
I'm gonna-
nonchalantly peel off from the group.
I'm gonna use Worth leaving as an excuse to try to see if I can find the person behind us. 'Cause
Okay.
I'll like look where he's going, but at the same time try to like keep a bead on the
All
dude,
right.
or look behind me. I guess that is what I heard.
Yeah. Now you get the
Yeah.
like almost the palpable sense of danger as you see a man in like just like grayish, filthy robes with like a shaved head, kind of following you through the crowd. And he, if the woman who's leading you is like maneuvering you through, this guy is just plowing through people,
Okay.
walking like he owns the ground that he steps on.
But he's not shoving anyone out of the like. Is he shoving people out of the way, or are they just moving out of the way?
Anyone who doesn't like notice him and get out of his way, he just kind of like pushes,
Okay.
and they don't offer like any resistance to him whatsoever.
Weird. And do I get? Can I focus? Can you get like this power that I have? Can I focus it if I think about it in a direction? Can I focus it behind me towards this guy?
You have to be able to like
See them?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, then I won't do that. I'll just wait. I know that he's there, and I'm gonna, I'm gonna be like, I don't know. How can I let you know that he's there?
Well, I mean, you heard the same
I heard,
thing.
You heard the
I
same
heard the
thing?
thing.
Yeah.
So I could just be like,
We can't. We don't have our brains aren't melded yet. So, but once we get the brain melded, we're gonna be great.
Once we develop
Yeah.
that technology.
So she pulls you up and arrives at like a series of like, or actually a large tent.
Yeah.
And there's a guard outside the tent, and she's like, "Look, I've brought new pilgrims. New pilgrims have come to us. They want to join us."
Yeah, we're here for the gift.
And the guard at the door is like, who looks to be like another pilgrim,
Okay.
looks up and he's like, "Oh, delightful. They'll want to meet Father Steelheart. Then.
Yes.
Let me
we
go
wanna
and
meet
get
Father
him."
Steelheart.
And he goes into the tent. And a moment passes.
I
And
take a look. Is dude still coming?
he is, yeah. It takes you a moment to spot him again, but he is definitely like there.
I'm gonna
just kind of
focus
like,
my chi power.
Okay.
And this is the bag guy, right?
Yeah, this is the guy from the baggage train.
Good.
Yeah, you You notice him. You detect the stain of evil actions.
Okay. Because this power, like, now, how long has it been since this, like, clicked?
It's
I'm kind
been
of
a
used
couple
to
of
it.
years. Yeah,
Oh, it's been a couple of years.
Yeah,
Oh,
you,
okay.
you can.
So
You're,
it's not
you're
like
fairly
I'm
adept
still
with
stumbling.
this.
It's not like I'm a newborn horse and I'm like trying to stand up.
No.
It's like
no. This is.
I have an idea of how it works and what it means and
Yeah,
the
and,
feelings
like-
I can get from it.
Yeah, what you think, the way you think it works, the way you feel it works, is that when somebody does something cruel, selfish, these things leave a stain on you.
Okay.
And that can wear off, but if enough of these actions build up, then that person just kind of like is that way now.
You look troubled.
The fellow up ahead has stained undergarments.
I see. That is a problem.
Yes. A problem for us, probably.
Rose, I would like you to give me a perception roll.
He like wet himself? Like,
9.
9?
Yeah.
Trying to say it in a way that
okay.
doesn't give it away.
You
I'm not there.
notice the person that he is indicating.
Yeah.
And he's kind of like, he's looking under his brows at you and kind of like pacing a perimeter.
Like he's staying a certain distance away from
Yeah.
us?
The woman's still with us, right?
Yeah.
Say, ma'am, what can you tell me about that fellow over there?
Oh, him?
Yeah.
He I don't know anything about him.
Oh, well, don't trouble yourself. Thank you. Could you tell us anything about Father Steelheart?
Oh, he's the kindest man. He protects us and feeds us
Wow.
on our way to Ontauk.
Something's wrong.
And from inside the tent, a man emerges. He's very splendid. He's a big man with a booming voice.
Okay.
And he's like, "New pilgrims, how magnificent." And he steps out. He's like, he has one of those deep voices that just like, this guy would have given amazing speeches. And like, he just projects volume.
Brian Blessed.
Yeah, a little bit like that. If
thinking that
Brian
too.
Blessed was less avuncular and more terrifying.
Okay.
avuncular.
What kind of feeling if I...
Oh, bad.
Bad. Okay.
And he looks at you, and he's like, new gifts.
Oh, God. You know that feeling when you're about to throw up and your stomach clenches up? That's what Belloc just does.
The clinch.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I believe the ma'am said that we were to be pilgrims. Can you explain the difference between pilgrims and gifts to us?
That's a very good question. I am interested to know the difference between pilgrims and gifts.
He doesn't even look at you. He just, suddenly he produces a dagger and screams, "Alarm!" And
Can I headbutt him?
roll me initiative. Actually, yeah, that's going to start out.
I do want to make it clear that I was not peeling off to just go do nothing.
I would like initiative rolls from
We know
everyone,
you want
please.
snacks. Ooh, nat 20.
I'm not that close.
22.
Like I'm not there, right?
No.
Okay.
Oh, wow, not 20.
Dang.
Wow.
Too bad my dex is 10, so it's a 20.
Okay. I'm sorry. Belloc,
20.
20.
Yeah.
Mighty. Rose.
22.
My heavens. Okay.
Well, I picked a fight. He started it. Everyone saw it. Right?
I'm not there.
It's true. You'll get filled in.
I did volunteer to not be there, by the way. Cam wasn't just
Yeah,
like...
this is not like
Cam wasn't just like, Graham doesn't play.
Yeah.
I require a volunteer.
Yeah, don't worry. It's all good.
Okay, Rose. What do you do?
So this guy has just walked out, took one look at us. Rose asks, What's the difference between a pilgrim and a gift? And he's just like, alarm!
Yeah.
I suppose I'd like to hold my action until an opponent acts or looks like they're about to do something. Like he's just yelling right now, but I feel like we're surrounded, and I'm not quite sure what to do. Oh wait, I can use a spell then, I guess, because I can shield of faith.
Yeah, you have 2 second level spells.
Yeah.
I wonder if
So this one's concentration. So I would like to, I guess, defend. It's one target, and this is a bonus action.
Okay.
So I'll defend Belloc.
Okay.
So you get +2 AC bonus for the duration,
Okay.
and it's
Nice.
concentration. So I think I can't cast other spells during that. Can I attack normally?
Yeah, you can only have 1 concentration spell up at a time.
Yes. Okay.
All right, Belloc, it is your turn.
I'm going to try to disarm him.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm like kick his knee out or something, I guess, like that kind of thing. Like
Yeah.
Wrong appendage.
yeah.
Let's see what that would be. It would be a skill test, which would
I guess try to grab the knife.
grapple would be it would be an unarmed skill or strength attack, which would present possibly with an attack of opportunity, considering he's armed and you're not a trained unarmed combatant.
Fiddlesticks.
Um,
I've made a mistake. I've hecked up.
When you want to grab a creature or wrestle with it, you can use the attack action to make a special melee attack, grapple. If you're able, a strength athletics check, please.
Oh, athletics?
Yes.
Oh, sick. Not sick. That's an 11.
Okay.
Womp womp.
He bats away your attempt to grab him.
Okay.
You grab like a sleeve, and instead of like being able to like wrap him up in it, it just tears off.
Okay.
Okay, so the man who is following you through the crowd just like barrels through and attacks you.
Okay.
What is your AC, please?
22.
22?
20, sorry.
20.
With my additional
Yeah.
2? Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
The additional.
The Warhammer, he brings it up in just like a spine-crunching blow, and it rings off of the magical field
Okay.
Rose has
Sweet.
cast around you.
Heck yeah. Teamwork making the dream work. And by teamwork, I mean you just saved my butt.
Oh, there'll be time for thanks later. Maybe.
Rose, I think I hecked up. I hecked up real bad.
Father Steelheart
Yeah.
moves to attack you. And
And don't forget to advance your initiative.
oh, right, yes.
Oh. That's cool.
Right?
He drives like 2 attacks just savagely against your chest with
Okay.
his dagger, and they ring kind of harmlessly off of your armor.
Yeah. Okay.
And he looks surprised.
You're a big boy.
I'm a big armored boy.
Yeah.
He looks like he's not used to things being blocked. Like,
Yeah.
he's used to all his stabs working. Is that
Yeah,
the
yeah.
kind of face?
This
He's
is
like,
somebody who's become very used to stabbing people.
He's a professional stabbist.
Yeah.
This is his trade.
Yeah.
like, Rose, you feel the same way about this person that I do right now?
Oh, very much so.
Okay, good.
Okay. Worth, there's the sound of combat coming from the center of the camp.
Yeah, it works out. I head back. I should. Sorry, out of character. I head back towards the luggage train to look in on the strange imprisoned man.
Okay, you arrive there.
So you ever get that feeling, and then get it again and again?
No. Not till today.
Yeah, that's kind of what I figured too.
Are there other guards around, or is it just that one guy?
There was a commotion, and give me a perception roll, actually.
Thunk. That made a
It's
hell
a
of a
heavy boy.
Yeah, wow.
That's a definitive roll.
Yeah.
Perception. My perception's not great. So like 6. I am in a cage.
Okay, there's the camp has suddenly erupted into like a loud commotion.
Mm-hmm.
People are running every which way. But you did hear the Father Hearts screaming for
alarm.
Yeah.
Yeah. How is this cage locked?
It was kind of like, it doesn't have a door.
Oh.
It has a bottom, which is made out of wood, and then several dowels,
Right.
and then top that was put on top of it after you were put in. And then you have a pot, which is your outbox.
Yep.
And then a pot, which is your inbox.
And so it's just wood dowels?
Yeah,
Okay.
like it's like a cartoon cage,
Right.
basically. If you told somebody who was familiar with cartoons to build a cage,
Right.
they would build something that kind of looked like this.
Tell you what, how about I back up the other side of this cage and you make use of that hammer?
Sounds like a plan. I don't think you're in there for any particular reason. Not that I can tell, anyway.
I'm not. I'm in here to be a gift.
It's a long way to someone's birthday. All right.
Roll attack.
20 on the die.
Really?
Ooh,
Jeez.
wow. Okay, you're just like, this is shoddy work. And you just bring up your hammer and sweep out one entire face of the things without really rocking the cage.
Guess I'm as good at unmaking these things as I am at putting them together.
You make cages?
Well, not cages, but woodwork mostly.
It makes an intensely pleasing xylophone noise.
Music sometimes.
Is there like is part of the baggage train, where would they have put, for example, my stuff?
Near you, because
Okay.
it's part of the gift. But yeah, it's
Right.
all there.
Right.
It's one action away.
Terrific. I guess I should enter initiative then.
Yes, please do. I would like you both to roll initiative for me.
Oh, no. 8.
22.
Man,
Martin,
holy moly.
22.
He's been getting
Worth.
You got these speedy boys.
he's
on
been
here.
getting agitated in there.
Yeah.
My dex is 14.
Sorry?
My dex is 14.
Oh,
That's
okay.
all.
Yes. Martin, what is your dex?
16.
60. Okay.
He's faster than you are.
So there,
You're niche.
some of you might be detecting that the players are not all the same level, and you would be accurate, and we'll go into that some other point.
Yeah.
All right. Perhaps after this encounter.
Yes. Okay, Martin,
Yeah.
your cage has just been opened. It was small, but there's your egress.
Terrific. I'm gonna tumble out, get my gear, and
Like, you're making a point of tumbling out?
yeah.
Like,
I figure he just like thuds and barrels and spins and just like
it
cloak
comes out like a liquid.
and stands up.
If you like, give me an acrobatics roll if you want to make a show of it.
Sure. Why not?
Oh, wow.
19.
Yeah, you. Well, ain't that a thing? You'd think he'd have leg cramps or something, but
I've only heard about stories of that, like people doing that.
I've been doing stretches.
isometric exercises.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Kicking boxes.
Despite
Yeah.
your directions. We need to go help them.
I think that's probably in our best interests. And theirs.
Yeah, you kept mental note of where they put your stuff,
Great.
and you were able to retrieve it. It's in a bag.
Okay, so my move is from wherever I am to stuff. Action is get stuff, and then rest of move is towards however long it'll take me to get towards these guys.
Okay, so you will be behind Worth
All right,
in the next round.
sounds good.
Okay. Rose.
Hello.
Hi. You've cast a spell. Belloc has attempted to grapple the priest. And
And
priest-
the other man with the other hammer is also in there, and they're
Yeah.
both all clustered up around him.
Yeah.
Can I shoot them?
Yes.
Okay, I would like to shoot the
Like
man.
shoot them with a fucking gun?
I have a gun.
Jesus. I was like, give me that dagger, and you're just like,
Picture of it on the overlay. It's called an arquebus.
Yeah.
In my stats, it is a heavy repeater, and I get
so awesome.
get-
I'm just like, give me your dagger.
due to
And then Rose is
my
just,
level 2 attacks.
yes, spread it on. Kicks open the door. Like,
Yeah.
2 attacks?
Yeah, I
Oh
get 2
my
attacks.
god.
Does it have 2 barrels?
It has a cylinder.
Okay.
It gets 4 shots before reloading.
Oof.
I'll tell you the details later.
All right.
Dude, that's so sick.
I'll even let you touch it.
You've got
Yeah.
a gun.
Using it at
Can I
this
touch your
close
gun?
range, I think you would have disadvantage on it.
Could I scoot back a little bit until I'm...
Yeah, that will. Yes, you can maneuver backwards.
Yes.
Okay.
Stepping back just long enough to get the barrel right up.
Who are you shooting at?
Well, they're both concerned with.
I will shoot the
Belloc,
hammer
so-
man
Okay.
that is not attempting a grapple.
Okay.
That one.
Roll me attacks.
All right.
Ocean man.
20 on the first one,
Please hammer.
and then
Please, hammer, don't hurt him.
Don't hurt.
another 20. Both 20s.
Natural?
No.
Roll me damage.
Show me potato salad. Make this man into potato salad. God, just like the visual of me like trying to grab the dagger and then Corey just like, fuck this. Like pulls a big gun out of her
There's
pocket.
so many D4s.
Let's do this. Oh no.
It's hard to find D4s in a bag,
You
or
hacked
D8s
up.
in a bag
You
of
hacked up.
D4s. Yeah. Oh, apparently I need D12s. I read that
Yeah,
wrong.
the
Wow.
D&D.
Wow.
There was one source I found for using guns in D&D, and they were just like, make it a heavy crossbow with a stepped-up damage dice. And I'm like, yeah, that sure seems fine.
You may have inferred that we're not in the realms.
Yeah.
So that's 3 and 5.
There is the distinctive sound of an army heavy repeater. There is smoke.
Do I recognize this noise?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, and you land 2 shots directly in the and when the smoke clears, he's like down on one knee and struggles to get back up.
Stomach shot friend. Not a good look.
Accurate. Belloc.
Yeah. Okay, well, we've decidedly moved into the violence section of the fight. I still want answers out of the Steelheart fellow. Papa Steelheart. Can I still use my weaponry, but like to subdue him? That's what I'm looking to do.
Yeah, you could.
Like, I have no problems taking off an arm or a leg or something, but I still need him to be able to talk afterwards.
You could try to batter him with the flat of the blade, which
Yeah.
I think in older editions you just had the option of trying to do non-lethal damage to someone.
That's what I
So
was
let's just say
trying
that we're trying to do that now.
Okay.
Roll an attack for me, please.
Does a 15 hit?
It does.
Okay, so
You draw forth
8
your
damage.
greatsword.
Yeah.
Yeah, and batter him with the flat of the blade, doing 8 damage.
Yeah.
Ow.
Like swing it like a shovel,
Yeah, basically.
basically.
Yeah,
Cool.
the
That would hurt so much.
that
still.
would hurt real bad.
yeah, you're probably causing
It's like
horrific
somebody
internal-
hit you with like a hockey stick in the face.
Oh.
Like that's kind of what it is.
A metal
A
hockey
metal
stick.
hockey stick. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not a good look. It'd leave like a dent on your face too.
Just a crease.
Yeah. It's just like
Yeah.
a flat like a line.
Yeah, his head tilts sideways and there's like just like like a chiclet.
Yeah. Spitting chiclets. Yeah. Sweet.
Like, actually,
okay.
more like Tic Tacs.
Okay.
The guards.
Uh-oh. Guards plural.
The guard you shot stands back up with something kind of like inhuman tenacity and moves to attack you.
I love that sound.
That would be a
Body bag?
20.
Ouch. Yes, that hits.
That will
Okay.
be a body bag.
Body bag.
Inflicting 3 points of damage.
Okay. Well, this
not so
seems
bad.
unfair.
Yeah.
I only have a gun.
You shot him with a gun.
Don't only have a gun.
Violence begets violence. It's an escalation. It's a arms race.
Father Steelheart
Yeah.
rights himself. Oh, wait. Ian, what's your dex?
My dex is 10.
Father Steelheart rights himself. And brings up his dagger to attack you.
Yeah.
Does a 16 hit?
No, it's 2-0
Oh, right.
is the number to beat.
Yeah, he raises a dagger again and like just yeah, and there's a look of like frustration and confusion on his face,
Okay.
Combined with a kind of fascination.
Creepy, but okay.
Yeah, as he just like keeps trying to drive it into your chest and it
Yeah.
doesn't work.
Doesn't work.
Worth.
I move up to join the combat, targeting the damaged guard.
Okay. All right, his back's to you.
Well, let's make an attack.
All right,
Nope, that's a 9.
you miss. Okay.
So do I
I appreciate the
Yes.
go
attempt.
now?
That was your grabbing your stuff and moving in.
Right, okay.
We'll go.
Cool.
And then, yes, you would go. End of round, you are the next go. Sorry, there is a way to do this.
Oh, to have me before.
Yeah, I think I can decimal.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, so we'll add you in before then.
I'm gone.
Goodbye.
You've been deleted.
Bully dude.
Okay, so is there more? There's more than just the one guard.
There's
Yes.
extra guards.
Give me a perception roll, please.
10.
10. There are 2 more of the priests, the kind that were guarding you, trying to run through the crowd of like scattering pilgrims
Right.
towards the melee.
Like, basically, assuming that other guards are distracted by the people they know about, I'm trying to, on my way in, just like surprise someone.
Yeah, absolutely. Give me a stealth roll.
I have stealth.
Jeez Louise.
I rolled a natural 20.
That's like the 5th one we've
Yeah.
rolled.
So
since the start.
25. We had one session of Escape from Samolo Plateau where everyone was rolling 20s. It was stupid.
Nice. Those are always really fun as DMs.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to give you advantage on your attack roll against this
Does
guy.
Graham become the knight? Does he just become
The Reaper.
That was good because one of them was very bad. So 23.
Yeah, you come up behind this guy and he has no
I put
idea
a
you're there.
sword into him.
Okay.
Because it's a rapier, which is 1d8 plus 3.
Oh, you're a fancy paladin.
Yeah. So, well,
That's cute. Like a little bee.
7. Wait, plus 2. The fighting style. You've factored in the fighting style thing.
What is your current damage? 1d8 plus.
1d8 plus 3.
No, the fighting style is not included there.
Oh, okay. So, because it's the fighting style dueling is plus 2 to damage with a one-handed weapon, which a rapier
Yep.
is. Okay, so then it's 4 and 6, 7, 9.
I didn't
9.
realize I ruled 1s and 2s.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I should have made that clearer to you. Yeah.
Now I know.
Half orcs get the.
That's
Or no, sorry, it's your great weapon fighting.
Yeah.
For your
Ah,
paladin. Yeah.
That's sweet.
Yeah, you let all of the. Have you ever cut the bottom off a coffee cup? That's a weird question.
Have you, Graham? Have you ever? Has Graham Stark ever cut the bottom off a coffee cup?
Only, like once or twice a week socially at parties.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just like.
Saber a
It's
coffee
called
cup.
sabering.
Yeah.
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 But yeah, there's like an actual like splash noise.
Not since college. Terrific.
Yeah.
I haven't been cup cutting in years.
A man emptied out.
Sorry, I got that from Snow Crash,
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
right?
Yeah.
Where they describe Raven killing this one dude, and they say it was like he cut the bottom out of a coffee cup, and everything just went splash on the ground.
Yep.
It's kind of like that. Cool.
Okay.
All right.
Gross, but cool.
Okay.
Effective.
And he just like crumples. He's dead before he hits the ground.
At least it was quick.
Uh,
That's me.
Rose.
I'd like to sling my gun into a safe space and draw my rapier and stab the man.
All right.
I recommend it. It worked out well.
Man.
Yes.
Turn that man into a coffee cup.
So this is also 2 attacks?
Yes.
Yes, okay.
Reminds me of that gif of the McDonald's coffee that came out a couple years back.
It's an 8.
Just punctured with a pen and then just the coffee flowing out.
Oh yeah,
and,
right.
21.
20. Yeah. The 21 hits. The 8 does not.
Okay. I would also like to Divine Smite.
Okay.
At a second level with this.
Add a second. Okay. So you add 3d8 damage to this.
Yeah. So the 1d8 plus 2 for
It
normal
is an arms
damage.
race.
So that's 7.
Oh, I have that too.
13
Yeah, we all have it.
Mine
plus
says
7,
per
20.
spell.
Yeah, you can.
And then
You can use it
another
on
d8.
We don't-
melee
we-
attacks?
Yeah, but
24.
we only have
24
first
damage.
level.
Okay.
So we can't
Your
make it more.
sword glows with radiant energy,
three
like
spells.
fiery divine energy, and you just bury it in this guy through his heart, and like, again, he opens his mouth to scream, and light comes out.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like
so it's just absolute chaos is breaking out right now.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, and he is dead instantaneously. Yes, so the deal with the Divine Smite is that you have, as 4th level paladins, you get 3 first level spells a day. One of your alternate uses for those spells, instead of using spells from the PHB, is you can use Divine Smite, which just adds 2d8 damage to your attack roll.
Sweet.
Okay.
Sweet.
As first levels, you can add 1d8 by using a higher level spell slot with it.
Okay.
Which you do not have access to yet.
This spell is not available to the Worth.
Should we put our levels and stuff up on screen now?
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay, cool. Heather will take care of that.
Belloc.
So, Father Steelheart looking pretty worse for wear, or what?
He's
I would
steady
like to-
on his feet.
I would like to put him down, but not permanently.
Okay.
And I would like to continue to try to do that.
Okay.
I am assuming a 13 doesn't hit.
It actually does.
Holy moly.
He is only wearing like a
And I re-roll ones
Yeah.
and twos. Do I just keep re-rolling ones and twos?
No, you have to accept the second one.
Okay,
but
the second one I keep? Okay.
Yes.
So that was a 2. So 8 plus 4. 12.
12?
Yeah.
Yeah,
12 points.
he is
hockey
not down, but he's definitely aware that you're in the building.
Yeah.
Down in a minute.
Okay, yeah.
Like, we can stop anytime. I'll say that. We can stop anytime.
He doesn't give any indication that he has heard you at all.
Okay.
Martin, the guard who was with the other guard that you killed, turns to look at you.
I look at him.
And he raises his hammer and charges through the crowd at you.
That's fair.
What is your dex modifier?
Plus 3.
Okay. You wouldn't be wearing your armor, but they wouldn't have taken your Akaton or your Gambazon or whatever, because that's just like a coat, right? So you wouldn't have like the breastplate, but you'd still have like the padded
Oh,
armor.
right. So I don't know what my AC is.
We'll say it is, since this is right on the line. We'll say it does not hit you.
Okay.
He strikes a glancing blow against your padded coat.
It's cold out there.
Father Steelheart.
Wrap up.
Uh-oh.
His eyes aren't even really focused.
Okay.
He's just like, you hit him and he goes down and then he gets back up.
Like, not under his own will kind of thing?
Almost like it's divinely powered or magical, right?
Okay.
Like it's like a marionette almost.
Yeah. Like not like literally possessed, because that's a thing that can happen in D&D. But
Yeah.
you know, but like a man possessed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he is
Like he's serving a higher purpose than.
he is not afraid of death.
Okay.
Is the impression that you get from him, and he is not deterred. And again, he cannot pierce your defenses.
Okay. Parry the dagger with my big giant sword.
He's so big.
I mean, you actually can. I think I remember hearing you can, mainly a lot of fighting with great swords is done almost like they're a quarterstaff. That you can also chop a horse in half with if you have to.
Yes.
It's cool.
I don't know. Like you did. Well, you both did SCA stuff. So
Yeah, but they were like later period. If doing a two-handed weapon, like
Oh,
a
okay.
Cuts-to-By-hander or something, was like for cut and thrust, which was different.
Oh, okay. Well, let's say this is how they fight here. Okay. Worth.
I'll move to attack the next most nearest remaining guard.
The guard nearest to you is the pilgrim who emerges from the tent, having just gotten Father Steelheart to come out. And he looks like, what? And like pulls out a club.
That's not gonna cut it.
It's a club.
It's a bludgeoning.
It's not going to cut it at all.
Oh.
Jeez, Ian. It's like we're the only ones paying attention here.
Well, you best keep paying attention. That was a total of 9.
He looks at you with something like clear-eyed panic, actually, and brings up his club to block your attack. And you look him in the eyes, and there's like actually a weird kind of clarity there. Martin.
I assume I don't get that same sort of clarity from the guy that tried to hammer me last round.
No.
Cool. So I'm gonna stab him with a rapier,
Okay.
or slash him with a rapier. I can never remember if rapier's supposed to be slashing or
Piercing?
it's piercing. Or,
Piercing. It's
That's what I thought.
Stab.
You could do both in real life, but
yeah.
in Castlevania,
Actually, it's a piercing.
hadang, 23,
Yeah. You smack him, but good.
and that is for 12.
Yeah. Again, you are just like, if I poke him here, he will die. And he does.
If I poke him there, all the fluid comes out.
Yeah.
He needs that to live.
Yeah. Yeah. You do the precise like 1, 2, 3.
Oh, yeah.
Just again like the cartoon. Like,
Yeah, you
And,
see
like-
the cutout of the blood level, just
Yeah.
blood level.
The top two are there to make for easy drainage.
yeah, to
Yes.
equalize the air pressure.
Yeah. So there's no like
So it doesn't
glug.
glug.
Yeah. So there's no glug.
I'm glad we all got there.
Yeah.
All right. that's my turn.
Rose.
I look around. What do I see?
Father Steelheart and Belloc are engaged in a furious melee. Worth is fighting a pilgrim. And Martin is
Just killed a man.
Eviscerating people.
because all the pilgrims have just scattered, right? And Martin is standing on near the remains of 2 guards.
I'd like to hold until it looks like someone needs help.
Okay. Belloc.
I need help. I'm just kidding. I really want to put this dude down, so I'm going to keep trying to do that, but I obviously don't want to kill him still.
Okay.
I want to knock him out.
Okay.
I want to find
Roll
out
me an attack.
what's going on here. I need answers. The 18 hit?
Absolutely.
That's a 1 and a 2, so I reroll both.
Yep.
9.
9?
Yeah.
Yeah, this time you bring down the sword and like you're just
I don't want to kill the man.
I mean like your methods are limited.
Yeah.
He's still going.
Yeah.
But it's like that you remember in was it Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels?
Yeah.
When what's the big ugly British dude is in
Vinnie
the car.
Jones.
Yeah. He's in the car with his son, and they get hit by the other guys, and he just like, you just see the shot of the car door closing over and over again.
That's what it's like?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, but the car door is a great sword.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. And he doesn't look like he's slowing down at all?
No.
I'm getting annoyed.
I don't know if you're gonna
Why
get.
does he keep getting up?
I don't know what Martin thinks about this, but I don't think you're going to get answers out of this
I
guy.
don't think so either. And he's just like, this feeling of unease is just rolling off him in sick waves.
Yeah, like this is an evil man.
But who am I to decide who's evil and who's not?
You're the only one who can tell. Well, the four of us.
The four of us can.
We are.
We are.
We are. We're two who didn't get to
Literally
decide.
our job.
Yeah.
Are we Judge Dredd?
Good question.
And you might be.
Yeah. I am the law.
Ian, the man you were fighting, attacks you.
Oh no. I don't want to join your club.
But yeah,
You can get 13 CDs.
he's
if you
blocking
spend
your
1 penny.
warhammer, and he can't disengage from that.
That'd be a house.
Yeah.
Father Steelheart.
That's a great start.
Again, nothing.
Really?
Yeah, his attacks just completely fail to phase you or penetrate your defenses in any way.
And he's not stopping, hey?
Nope.
He's like, why
Like
can we just stop? Why
He's like-
do we have to do this?
His pupils are just like pinpricks,
Oh.
and there's like foam.
Oh. Millennials.
Worth.
But what? But which millennium?
I'll keep on the attack.
Okay.
The original. The first.
Much better. That's a 14 on the attack.
That hits.
Right. And 8 points of damage.
He crumples. Alive, but on the ground, and he's like,
Just flailing.
mercy.
Too bad Paladins don't show mercy.
Martin.
We're the first. We can make the rules.
So what guards are still? Are there any other guards apart from this random pilgrim that
Twitchy?
Worth is fighting?
No.
It's just Steelheart.
Steelheart, man.
Well,
Please don't turn him into a coffee cup. I've been working really hard to keep this guy alive.
For
Do
a
not
nice,
drain the man.
nice big bowl of steel heart outs.
Yeah.
I mean, I get the same feelings off of Steelheart as
Yeah.
you do.
You were allowed to make decisions of how
Yeah.
you would make.
Unfortunately, I don't think Martin is as interested in trying to get
Answers?
information. So I don't know. We'll see.
That's fair.
I'm going to go try and poke a hole or two in Captain Steelheart over
All
here.
right.
That said,
That might be an opposite hole.
don't think a 10 hits.
It does not.
Yeah.
At the last moment, he sees you coming, and he steps aside.
A swing and a miss.
Yeah.
Rose, no one has needed your help.
I feel lost. What sense do I get off this pilgrim that Worth was fighting? Is he also tainted?
Do you have a relevant ability that you think you would like to use?
Say maybe this divine sense?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah,
yes,
you could do that.
I could do that.
You could use part of your action to do exactly that.
Yeah, I'm gonna hustle over to where Worth is and just like put my hand on his shoulder, just be like, hold on, and sense the man.
You don't detect any particular evil emanating from him. Mark,
This one seems untainted.
Best leave him alive then for the moment.
Okay.
But let that be a lesson.
Anything else?
No.
Okay. Belloc.
You can stop anytime. Does he not look like he wants to stop? No? I invoke the ancient right of parley. No, it doesn't work. All right. Well, I'm going to try to take him down non-lethally. Maybe he'll go down.
Okay.
Before Martin here turns him into a kerplunk machine. And the marbles all fall
All
out.
his marbles fall out.
Yeah.
Also, he had marbles.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, that's a lot. That's an 18.
Damage?
No, 18
Okay.
to hit.
That hits.
That's 15 damage.
Okay, he goes down. Yeah. Yeah.
Does he go down?
He goes down. He
All
goes over.
right. He's breathing though, right?
You would need to check, but it does seem
I would like to check. to
if
see
everything
the man is breathing.
went to go according to plan.
Yes.
He
I mean,
should
I believe.
I mean, you know, it's
like
not
in
exact
like in
science.
like in fifth edition, you can stabilize your enemies.
Look,
It
I'm not
just
trying to
generally
eviscerate
people.
the man.
Yeah, generally they just sit there failing their death save.
Yeah.
Is the implication?
Oh, okay.
So the guard on the ground whimpers, kind of pathetically, holding one arm up.
I recommend not being here if you'd like to remain alive.
Hold on, we have questions.
Hold on.
I can't take that kind of threat seriously.
I know.
Coming out of that
My
voice. I recommend not.
He looks back and forth, kind of confused.
My body.
We'll let you go. But first we've had a couple questions.
Okay.
Uh,
Father Steelheart lays on the ground, and as his bladder fills with blood,
I turn him over.
yeah,
I don't know if
Worth-
that helps, but that's about as far as my medical knowledge goes. I just
You just turn
turn on his
recovery
stomach.
position.
recovery position.
Worth, it is your turn.
Put him on his stomach. Make sure he doesn't swallow his tongue.
Pilgrims have there's all the pilgrims are gone.
I think I'll just stand menacingly over this pilgrim.
Okay.
Now I'm picturing. You might not want to stay here.
Probably
Okay. All the combatants have been disabled
Yeah.
or killed.
Yeah,
Okay.
right.
which is pretty disabling in and of itself.
I'll grab
Yeah.
Father Steelheart and be like, give me back my son.
Or
Where's my wife?
Boy.
Wait a second. Why were you in a cage? Let's answer the first question.
is that really the first question? They were going to give me as a gift
Yeah.
to obtain passage to.
But they didn't-
Or
On talk.
on talk.
But they didn't tell you anything else?
No.
How did you get grabbed?
I don't even understand who I was a gift to.
Whom? I was a gift too.
Sure.
Sorry. Just...
So, hello there, last remaining pilgrim. We have some questions, and well, can I help him first? A little lay on hands.
Yeah,
Give him
yeah.
a little dose, like 5 HP. Just like
Yeah.
Little top up.
you look a little worse for wear.
Take 5 teaspoons of HP.
Yeah, as his chest kind of
Oh, no. Oh, no.
uncaves a little bit.
Yeah.
Are you able to give us any answers?
Please, I just want to go to Ontauk
Why would you like to go to Ontauk, though?
because it's safe there.
Safe from what? It appears to be on fire. We can see the fire from here. What would you be safe from?
Have you been out there?
Yes! We've all been out there.
It's bad.
And who were you hoping to
It's-
trade our gift friend for?
We just need passage, and the priest said that he would make a fine gift.
Did the priests explain anything very specific about their religion or cult?
That we have to bring gifts to the Emperor.
Oh, the Emperor. Oh, that makes a lot of sense.
The Emperor is a relatively new concept that has cropped up.
Yeah, I was like, does it make sense?
Uh,
I don't think that makes sense.
people
at
have
all.
started referring to you as an empire, when, as far as you know, you were a republic.
Yeah.
But your mind is foggy on it. It's weird. Like it's whatever happened there altered your memory of your own history.
And then only in the last several, months, people have been like, oh yeah, the Emperor.
Yeah. It seems like the idea was like out there and then finally it just like
Weird.
took hold.
Okay. That's creepy. I don't like it. What about this guy? What do we do with this?
I just want to go.
You
I just
talk to
want
him.
go.
No, I mean,
It's
Father
Steelheart.
Steelheart.
He
Can I pull I'm assuming I have some rope or
Yeah, totally.
I'll truss him up. I want to tie him up and then,
Hog tie him in the most awkward way.
I want to wake him up.
Okay, yeah,
Hey. Yes.
Hey,
Yes,
is
you.
this bothering you? Is this bothering you?
I'm not touching
apparently
you.
that's one way of recovering, telling people are conscious.
Yeah.
If you clap them like next to their face,
Yeah.
that will either wake them up or if you pinch them.
Yeah.
Like here.
Pinching.
I was like patting his face, like,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Hey,
No,
hey.
he regains
hey, are
consciousness.
you here? Are you here? Hello. Yes. Hi. Belloc.
Hello.
The guy you tried to stab.
Yeah, you tried to stab me, and then I mercifully granted you life.
Where's my congregation?
We're not going to worry about the congregation right now. What I need to know is what you were going to do with this fellow, and what giving a gift entails.
And
To the new emperor.
why you're trying to take these people to Ontauk.
You should come with me and find out.
I grab the ropes and turn him around so he can see, and I'm like, Ontauk is on fire. Why are you trying to take these people there?
It's not fire, really, but it is burning in the most fascinating way that you should see. It's hard to explain, but you should come with me to Ontauk.
Oh, have you been there? I've never been to the capital.
It's beautiful, child.
I don't like this.
Come with me.
I have been to the capital, and it's not.
Yeah.
On fire?
Not on fire or
It's
not
not beautiful.
good? Okay. So that's where you came from?
No, I've just been there.
Oh. Oh, you mean like architectural?
Oh, I guess
Yeah.
I did come from there
y-
originally.
You,
Or at
because
least
you're
I'm-
here, you were not there when this has happened, and
Yeah.
you've not been back since.
Yeah, I've been there before.
This?
Before.
Ontauk was a beautiful city that you would expect of a magical empire at the height of its power that was able to command the entire resources of a planet.
Okay.
It's not like that now.
No, it's not. And then all of a sudden, as far as we know, this person shows up. And they're like, I'm emperor now.
Yeah, kind of. It's hard to parse, really. There's a lot of conflicting stories about what happened there.
Okay.
Or at the very least, everyone seems to have the idea that there is an emperor.
And he wants gifts.
And why do we have to give
I'm
gifts
willing
the
to
emperor?
bet. I've traveled a lot, and I'm willing to bet that I've never talked to someone who has met or seen him.
No.
Yeah, that's right.
He is speaking with a reverence that is usually reserved for gods.
Okay.
So I've got another question. How do you distinguish between someone who is able to be a pilgrim or a gift?
The gifts burn brighter.
Oh,
You would make an excellent gift.
well, thank you.
I don't think that was.
Am I free to go?
No. Absolutely not. Under no certain circumstances are you going anywhere.
All right. So what do you do with him?
That's a great question. I mean, we could turn him to a coffee cup.
I don't think we're getting anything else out of this guy.
I mean, like, I don't really want to just butcher him. That seems wrong.
It seems like
Define
the correct
wrong.
action
Yeah.
in this scenario.
I guess he's coming with us. Are we going to Ontauk?
That doesn't feel right to you. Give me a perception roll.
Murdering, I guess, actually,
Is bad.
21.
cold blood tied up,
Yeah.
even if he is.
7.
18.
Sorry, perception?
You guys
Yes.
are so perceptive.
20.
Rose,
Not naturally.
you notice his jaw doing this.
His jaw is doing a weird thing.
Grab and immediately try to.
He turns his head and spits his tongue at you.
Oh no! That's so gross. That's too far. That's too far.
That's not what I thought he was
That's too
doing.
far.
Excuse me.
And he laughs, and there's just like blood.
Yeah, I
Well,
avert my gaze for a period of time and then have to look back and just kind of watch.
I don't think we're getting any more answers out of him.
-1. -1. -1.
He's just
-1.
dying. I don't know what else.
I skewer the tongue on my rapier, and I'm just like, I've never seen someone do that before.
I've never seen that in my life. And I've seen some messed up things.
I wasn't sure what was poison, but it might make good eating.
Ew.
What?
Gross.
They have gruel.
It's not meaty.
Okay. Well, what do we do now? I had one idea, and I just assumed this guy was just going to tell us everything.
Ah, you there, last remaining pilgrim. I think that's everything we need from you. Are you able to make your way home safely?
I think they have a home, Rose.
He looks around and is like, sure.
He said yes.
Yes. I don't think they have a home.
He like goes back to like the entrance of the tent and like picks up a sack and just kind of looks around.
And the Incredible Hulk music starts playing, and he just walks off by himself.
Yeah.
Oh, right, the tent. Can I go inside?
Yeah.
All right,
it's
I
good
go
idea.
inside.
Yeah.
There might be answers in here.
This guy's just bleeding to death, right?
Yeah.
I don't really know what I should do to stop
Right.
it.
Hmm.
Should we stop it?
Just kill him. Like it's or heal him. Like it's
yeah.
either like just end his suffering,
Yeah.
or make him better. But at this point,
-1.
yeah,
-1.
Yeah.
-1.
To be honest, I don't think we're getting anything else out of him.
I'm gonna let you.
But-
You got the great sword. I'm gonna let you take
You
care
gonna
of
let me
it.
deal with it?
Like,
Son
a
of
rapier
a-
can't take someone's head off.
Well, I don't want to just hack him apart.
No, just take the head off.
The whole head?
Or half the head. I don't know.
As much as it takes.
How good's your aim?
You got a great sword.
Pretty good. Okay. This feels weird.
Oh, what alignment? Yeah, I guess we're all lawful good, aren't we?
Yeah. I don't know, like... Because, like, we could just leave him, and then he just dies.
Yeah.
And then we...
That's,
That's the easy way out.
we're just
He's
letting him
making, like,
suffer.
A gargling noise.
He just bit
that-
his own tongue off.
That
I
you
shoot
parse
him.
as
I
laughter.
shoot him. I shoot him in the
Thank
head.
you.
Okay. Yeah, there's again, like
Like,
the
oops, I forgot something.
like you're being like I
The
don't
only
know,
reason-
and all of a sudden, kablam!
The only
and just-
reason I wasn't doing it is because my rapier can't assuredly kill someone cleanly and instantly.
And I reload my weapon.
yeah,
8 years later, once the arquebus is reloaded.
yeah.
So does he have a journal?
Give me an investigate roll.
Yeah.
I guess that-
If
so we're going
you're
into the
tossing
thing
his
now?
if you are tossing his tent.
Heck
Yes,
yeah.
Yes.
There is like this pilgrim camp around you. There are things here that you could also look at
tent
or pick
tossers.
through, or
And pilgrims also.
7.
yeah, 7.
Come on, baby. It's pretty good. It's an 18.
Ooh, okay. At 7, you're like, well, this is way nicer than anything anyone else here had.
Yeah, it's like, I'm not really certain what answers I'm looking for, but I don't think I'll find the answers that I really want here. So it's just like,
Yeah, there's like-
toss the place.
There's a tent, which is more than most people have here. The floor is covered with like thick rugs that were probably they're nice. They would have
Someone
Marty.
had to carry them.
They would have been expensive. There's like a dresser and a desk and a bed.
Like actual living quarters.
Yeah. And you find at the desk a you would expect you've been in places that have people who have to organize camps of people. You would expect like you have to have a bureaucracy to manage large numbers of people, right? You have to keep track of food and supplies and where they're going and how many people you need to do certain things. And there's nothing here. It's like it's like a pantomime of organization.
Okay.
Like there's a logbook that is empty.
Weird.
I'm gonna wait outside, and can I just want to look around and see what sort of state this place is in now, because this all happened. People ran away. Is there anyone still in charge of this place?
It doesn't look like it. People scattered into the night, and looking off into the night, you recognize that this is not your end point on the trajectory you were on.
Oh, we were just passing by. We could
Yeah.
feel something
Yeah, you
farther
can,
along.
It's close. It's close.
But
You
it
would have been
wasn't here.
forgiven.
What was drawing us?
Yeah.
We weren't being drawn to here.
No.
Okay.
I rolled a 1, so I assume I was having a hard time getting into the tent, so just abandon that.
Just stuck in the sheets.
Maybe you'd have better luck securing us some supplies.
You're just walking into a pole, like.
I got bad pathing. Yeah.
Yeah. Rolling can't get over the rug texture.
So do you bring this up?
gonna-
Are you like, hey, I don't think.
As I put my armor back on,
Yeah.
Good call.
I'll be like, you were all drawn here.
Yeah. Well,
As I
by
was.
here.
Yeah, I figured it was
Not here.
just
No,
the 4 of you.
exactly.
But
There's some other place.
this isn't it.
Yeah.
The sun is going down.
We got a boogie.
I mean, unless we want
Time for a road trip.
to. I mean, there's a camp here. We don't really know how far. It's just sort of like that way.
Yeah.
It's not like we employed a GPS.
No.
Is it towards the? It's not towards the capital.
No. What you're in right now is like you're on the Imperial Highway, one of many,
Yeah.
and you have been drawn towards the mountains to the north.
Yeah.
And the mountains are like
And on top
close.
is south.
Yes, Ontauk is south.
Yeah.
You are in a deep black pine forest. It's nighttime, but yeah, it's you are feeling like you are getting close.
Okay.
Much as I'd like to spend the night around a campfire eating rule, the people here are probably the people who left are probably going to come back because there's not much else out here.
I don't particularly feeling safe staying here. Like, we should move on at
may
least a
want
little
to.
bit.
I don't know what these pilgrims are going to do.
Well, I mean, they'll figure something out. Right?
That's the world.
Yeah.
Like, do they still seem? I want to go talk to someone. Do they still seem like?
You go off and search the camp, and you find a couple of people who are like coming back into camp.
Yeah.
And like looking around, and they take a bag and they kind of like back away.
Are they still like under that thrall that they seemed to be before?
Yes.
Weird.
So even without Father Steelheart and the priests, they still find themselves drawn to the capital.
But the feeling is the opposite way
For us,
for
yeah.
us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, we need to follow this feeling.
That
Right? We
seems
can't
to-
just. It brought us together
That seems
for a
to
reason,
lead that
obviously.
Yeah.
This is like this is something bigger than 4 human beings.
Yeah.
I'm not sure there's anything we're able to do directly for the pilgrims at this time.
No, because they're not going to listen to us.
Yeah.
I don't know how long I was in that cage, but I know by now they're not going to listen to us if they're still.
I mean, being in the army
Like
taught
that.
me that you can't save everyone, right? It's
Stop.
impossible. You can't do it.
Yeah, it just feels so wrong to be like, goodbye,
See you
have
later."
fun storming the Capitol.
And seeing as we've taken out the person who seems to be in charge here, leads to reason that whatever made these people this way isn't here.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
Back there.
Yeah.
I say we keep going.
All right.
We got to skedaddle.
Yeah.
And at the very least, we have to get away from here and at least sleep for the night. Because we can't just push on.
Yeah. Can we grab some supplies
Yeah.
Yeah.
from the
Yeah.
baggage train?
Yeah.
Supplies.
Father Steelheart had access to some good food.
Okay.
Must be nice.
Yeah. You're hungry.
Yo, yeah.
You hungry?
Damn right I am.
Did you mix up your buckets?
Oh, can you imagine?
Gross.
We do that once.
Yeah. Never make that mistake a second time.
I'll pass, thanks.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna get some food.
Okay. Yeah, it's like even at this stage, it's like if everyone else was eating instant oatmeal, Father Steelheart had like a canned ham and some fruit cocktail
Right.
kind of tier of things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
MREs.
Yeah, and like a bottle of warm Gatorade, right? Like that kind of equivalent.
Yeah.
Electrolyte swill. Yeah, all right.
So yeah, you were able to gather enough food for all of you, and do you continue on?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So again, you go on the road north.
Guess I'll introduce myself to Martin.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
Bellick. I just met Worth. Rose showed up
I'm Rose, yes.
yeah. You all just arrived
here.
tonight
Yeah.
Yes.
from, I guess, from different directions, or they would have seen one another.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
presumably, yeah.
I did not encounter these other fellows on the road.
How long was I in that cage for? Like,
3 days.
yeah.
Jeez. It's a long time to be in a cage. I've never
Wasn't-
been in a
wasn't
cage one
fun.
day.
Especially in such an unsettling atmosphere.
Yeah. Did they say anything to you other than just that you're a gift?
Just that.
Yeah, there was like
No one
for a
could
long
ever-
time. It's like people didn't talk to one another, and then they would have like a congregation, and there'd be a lot of like singing. And
Weird.
And Father Steelheart would say a lot of words
yeah,
and not make a lot of sense, but everyone seemed to be right there with him. And all I ever got out of people, they never told me who I was a gift for or why they needed a gift. They just had to get to the capital.
Huh. Weird.
On talk, that's it.
Okay.
so you walk along the road for like half an hour. It's starting to get dark, right? Like at this time of year, the sun actually takes a long time to go down. It's late summer.
Yeah.
And you're walking along the highway, and suddenly you notice a side road leading off, and that is the direction.
And we all know this.
Yeah.
Like, we don't need to say anything. We just go that way.
I didn't expect there to be a road.
Yeah.
A road, hopefully not a railroad.
I'm assuming that if we know where we're going, someone knows we're going there.
I mean, not necessarily. I've never, or correct me if I'm wrong, I've never encountered anyone else like us.
No.
No.
And you
You're the
also-
first three, but to find us, for all four of us to meet up at the same time,
It's
same-
concerning.
it's a little weird,
Very
right?
odd, but
Yeah.
you do all seem to be decent people.
We don't even know what this is.
Do I know anything about the region we're in?
Give me history.
Give me history.
Give me potato salad.
20?
20.
Oh, wait, 22.
Give us history.
22. Okay.
Fuck me up on history.
So the region we're in,
The mountains here were kind of like, there's a lot of small mining communities that were around here. They pull like,
Before the fall.
yeah,
Yeah.
before the fall. Some, copper, steel. Lots of salt mines.
they had deep salt mines here.
And like, it occurs to you that the earthquakes that kind of like knocked over a lot of provincial capitals, this place was geologically stable. And with a 22, you would remember some project that was repurposing one of the salt mines here for storage.
Oh, yeah. They were storing something in a salt mine nearby, if I recall correctly.
Do you know what?
It's not coming to me at this moment, but that seems like a likely destination.
Okay. I mean,
I guess we'll know.
It's all we've got to go on.
Yeah. I mean, I've trusted this feeling. It's got me this far. I'm not dead yet, so there's that. The cult thing was a little weird. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
It was a little strange, right? The guy bit his own tongue off. I've never seen anything like that before. That's
pretty-
messed up.
When we get there, we'll know it when we see it.
What was the quotation supposed to mean?
We might not see it.
We're gonna feel it.
Oh.
Just turn of phrase. I'm sorry.
So are you going off on the side road?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
8. I got you.
Bear with me here, okay? Could take this journey with me.
for the record, I use the standard stat block
Yeah.
to generate your
No,
stats.
that makes sense.
It has an 8.
I am willing to literally go on this journey with you.
Why did they let it stream?
So you're walking along the side road, and it stops, and suddenly you're in a town with no lights. It's just like the forest stops, and suddenly you're in the midst of human structures.
It's a mining town, I'm assuming.
Yeah,
Yep.
it looks like it. It's a lot of like wooden
Town.
buildings.
Inhabited?
Like like a ghost town. Or?
Kind of, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no lights on, there's no sound, and it's gotten dark enough out that you're like, whoa,
Is there
right? Like you just step out and like the road, like the forest kind of like,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
you walked out of the forest and into a town.
I go to a house and knock on the door.
The door swings open.
Seems like a good enough place as any to rest for the night.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like the buildings look sturdy, secure from
Is there?
the
I know
elements.
it's dark, but I guess I have dark vision.
Yeah, you do.
Does it look like there's any recent tracks, or like has this place traveled at all recently?
Give me an investigate roll.
Okay. Oh, that's not good, is it? No, that is not good. What about insight?
Insight is for getting a read on people.
Okay. Investigation is not good. Oh yeah, 7.
That went down.
Yeah.
No, there is no indication of any kind of recent inhabitation.
Okay.
It's not unusual for a town like this to become abandoned if the industry dies.
I would argue like I'm looking for more along like I guess not the military level, but I know what it looks like when large groups of people are moving through an area. That's what I'm arguing. Is that I spent time in the military, so I know what it looks like.
Yeah,
when groups of people are moving through an area, and that's kind of what I'm looking for. Like, did the pilgrimage come this way, or does it look like they came from this way?
Somebody at some point,
Yeah.
more recent than this place was abandoned, moved heavy equipment through here.
Okay. I'll let everyone know that. Like, hey,
Like
I'll
the-
even point it out. I'll be like, look,
Yeah,
this is where.
There are
Something-
deep ruts in the road
Okay.
where carts, like heavy carts,
Yeah.
were moved through.
Okay.
Oh, maybe we shouldn't make much light during the night.
Probably not. Yeah. All right. Cool. Bedtime.
All right,
wanna
so
sleep.
you find one of these houses.
Yeah.
I'm assuming.
Oh, yes.
Okay. It's a wooden structure, kind of. It's a cabin in the woods, more or less, with a stone furnace and chimney.
I'd like to cover any windows.
Okay.
seen
Yeah,
this movie.
there's shutters that you can latch, and actually, give me just perception rolls, everyone, please.
God. I'm sorry.
5.
Oh, I have a +1.
15.
11. You have a +1. How does that work out for you?
2.
2.
So you rolled a natural one.
You opened one of your eyes.
You don't
The
see
good news is that
anything.
D&D says skill checks can't be critically failed.
Oh, that's true.
I think it's more fun to give you bad information on a 1.
Okay.
But I'm just going to say you don't really notice anything. You've had a long day.
You see the moon going supernova.
The inside of your eyelids, because you're kind of drifting off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
This
Rose is now
Worth.
a giant squirrel.
you had a 15. You had a 5 and
11.
11. Not only is there no indication that no one's been here recently, you get the distinct impression no one has ever lived here. Like that this
In this house?
yeah, that this house was built
I've
and then nobody arrived to live in it. Like
Guys.
there's no there's no midden out back, right? Like people
There's
have
no spoiled food.
yeah,
like-
there's no like. It feels like it was built and then nobody showed up to live in it. There's no like garbage. There's no there's no like clothes scattered around. Like when people pick up and leave, they leave stuff behind, and there's nothing like that here.
As a carpenter, could I tell perhaps that nothing's been used?
Yes.
Yeah, I build a lot of things, guys, and this place is brand new.
It doesn't look new to me.
Now, there's certain things you can tell, the way a table wears, the way a floor changes, the way a door closes, and this place just hasn't been used.
Oh.
That's weird.
And it's not super recent. This place is a few years old now,
Like-
and it's starting to show wear from that,
Like
right?
the dust is settling. And it looks
Yeah,
like it's
and
been-
like there's a couple of caved-in roofs from snow not being shoveled off of them. Things like that. Right? Elemental damage, but no.
Can I like walk next door and see if the next building is the same? Like, has anyone ever lived in this town?
Yeah. Let's see. Next door. Let's say next door's roof is caved in.
So that's tough to tell.
But
My theory would be that a town was built for workers to come,
Yeah,
but the industry collapsed before it could be filled.
yeah.
I mean, that makes sense.
But there were some heavy things moved through.
Yeah. There's heavy things moved through, and recently.
That may be unrelated.
Why move something so heavy into a town or out of a town?
It's more that why is the town here in this location?
are you building a fire or are you not?
No fire.
No fire?
I don't feel comfortable being here.
I'm also less inclined.
I think no fire is fine.
Okay.
We should set up a watch, though. I guess I'll take first.
Okay. Yeah, you can latch the shutters and you can bar the door.
Yeah.
And it's reasonably secure. So watches?
I'll go.
You were setting watches?
Yeah, I'll go first.
I'll go last.
Okay.
I'll go second.
I'll take third.
Okay. The night passes uneventfully.
Yay.
Okay.
Okay. You wake up in the morning.
Sorry.
And yeah, it's a cold and clear mountain summer morning.
Okay.
Fog, actually.
Sounds nice.
Yeah, it does sound nice, actually. So, yeah. Why am I potato salad? Okay. So, I'll make breakfast.
Okay.
Some
There-
hearty military fare. If anybody's up. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you start a fire? There's a stove, or the
No.
Is it a
water
stove?
and bread.
Is it like an
That's the
enclosed-
military fare.
yeah. It's like a potbelly stove, I guess.
But we
Or a
might be
black
worried
iron.
about smoke once the sun is up.
Yeah. I think we should keep signs of us having been either through here or being here to a minimum until we know exactly what's going on. Because we all feel the same way about that direction over there. I don't like it.
You discussed this over breakfast.
Yeah.
What do you do in the morning after eating?
We're going to go.
Get going.
Yeah, we're going to get
Okay.
hustling.
It's deeper into town,
Okay.
basically. Like you feel close.
Okay. I'll just follow that feeling.
Okay.
That's all we can do.
Yeah.
So there's just like this big, well-used road now through town, and what would be a good skill to reflect this? May I see your character sheet, please?
Maybe.
I was getting really attached to my character.
Give me history rolls. I suppose this would be kind of something that would be reflected in your understanding of the way people work.
9.
7.
18.
10.
I'm a genius.
18.
Yeah.
Let's say you grew up in a town kind of like this.
Okay.
And you recognize that, like, okay, so this is the main thoroughfare because this is where they were going to load up stuff that came from the mine.
Yeah.
And that means that the warehouses are like right here, and the town square should be kind of like in a place off to the side, so that it's more social and not getting in the way of things, and nobody can get run over by a cart. And so you were like, oh yeah, this all makes kind of sense. And you can navigate the town fairly quickly to know where things should be in a way that's understandable.
Where do we keep the evil part of the town?
Are there any wells? Or
Is there a big giant tree? Is there a big spooky tree in the center of
Graveyard.
town? Like,
No. But if you proceed towards the mountain, that is the direction that you feel right traveling in.
feel right?
Yeah.
So it's gone from an uneasy feeling to feeling like this is...
No, well, I mean, like, the feeling is difficult to really parse, but it feels right when you are
feels
moving.
correct.
So like we've got kind of like an internal compass.
Yeah.
Like we're homing in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. When you resist it, it feels off, and when you obey it, it feels correct.
Well, I'm just going to keep obeying it. I don't know if anybody else has any objections.
No, I mean that's how we've been living our lives since whatever happened to us happened.
I am
Yeah.
keen to find out why, or at the very least, get rid of it.
Even though for you it's been less time.
Very less time.
Yeah. Okay, so are you taking any time out to investigate the town, or are you just, like,
I mean, does
heading
it
dead
look
on?
does it look the same as the initial buildings that we came across, like unlived in?
Yeah, unlived in, kind of uncared for, dilapidated.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think I'd have anything that I can think of to see. I don't know if anyone else has any intuitions, but Belloc is like,
just need to-
Based
I
on my
don't know.
theory about
It's weird that
about
it's
the town and location, as we get closer to where a mine might be located,
Yeah.
there might be more opportunity for information gathering, such as like
Do the tracks still come through? Like
Yes.
this? Okay.
Yeah. You're able to follow the deep ruts in the road.
an office or an overseer's or foreman's place where even if it hadn't been occupied, there might be information kept.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, so you proceed through town, and you arrive at the mine, which is its own facility, and it is fenced off, and the gate is barred.
Okay.
Signs of occupation.
Like from the inside?
Yeah.
Yeah, the gate is like sealed off, and there are signs on it that say things like off limits, hazardous, property of Republic Venture Commission.
Right. Well, I can tell. I'm here to tell you the Republic Venture Commission doesn't exist anymore.
Okay. Like you tell us that?
Yeah. I mean,
You used to be a part of it?
no, but I used to work with the government
Which
when there was a government.
The Venture Commission is kind of like the central bank that
Yeah.
finances things like this.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Remember when there was a bank?
Vaguely.
Yeah.
Before all your coins had the consistency of arrowroot cookies.
Yeah.
some weird guy's head on them.
Okay, well,
Are we comfortable going in the front?
we just
Is there a?
Can we
it's a
get into the
mine.
front
Is there a?
and back?
You would have to look around, but you get the impression that this fence and gate is kind of
The way-
designed to prevent that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay. There's no barbed wire or anything. It's just like a fence, just a wooden fence.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's kind of like it's about 10 feet tall.
I'm gonna climb over it.
Yeah, the
All
commissioner's
right,
not
give
here
me
to
an
stop
athletics
us.
roll.
8.
8. Okay. It takes you a minute, but it's not really a contested thing,
Yeah.
right? You're just like,
It's just tough to find footholds
Yeah.
and also ones that don't like crumble.
yeah.
I see him grab on. I'm like, that seems like an effective way to
Yeah.
gain entry.
Actually, if you'd like, you could give him a boost, or you could
Yeah.
climb
I'll
over
give him
yourself.
A boost. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, big boy.
Yeah, I can
Yeah.
boost you.
Athletics.
Yeah.
Yeah, 18.
Yeah, you're able to boost him over top, and you kind of like climb over. Do you want to?
I can take the bar off the gate now.
Okay, so you're just gonna like vault over the top.
Oh, I had planned to leave no evidence of our entry.
Oh. Do we all want to climb over?
Well, I was just gonna I was gonna open the gate. We can all come through, and then we can.
Okay, but you when he boosts you up, you just kind of like vault over the top of the fence.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
As you land on the ground, you hear a woman's voice say, "You have to be kidding me." And standing on the road, and actually give me a perception roll.
On the road, you mean like out where we were?
No, on the road that continues through the gate.
Okay.
You're on the inside.
17.
17. You notice from the structures inside the mine complex, like the offices and like sheds, are Imperial soldiers with their arquebuses raised, and a woman in a peaked officer's helmet is standing in the road.
Imperial soldiers.
Yeah,
Do
or
I even-
Republic soldiers. Sorry,
Okay,
excuse me.
Republic. Okay,
Yeah.
that's good because I was like, what empire? Okay. Well, that's a hell of a thing.
Wait, these are my people.
Yeah.
But I can't see them because I'm on the other side of the fence.
Oh, it's a completely.
Yeah.
It's a 10-foot
it's
high
a-
fence.
Yeah,
I
with-
boosted you over, and then I hear. I'm assuming I heard the lady.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Two of the soldiers, like, what do you do?
I put my hands up.
Okay. Two of the soldiers run over to the gate and unbar it.
Oh shoot!
Good. We can get in.
Yes. Hi.
I didn't think the. Sorry, what was the Republic Venture?
The Republic Venture Commission.
I didn't think the Republic Venture Commission still existed. Considering the Republic doesn't seem to exist.
Getting witty. Does that get you very far? She says. The soldiers
It's gotten me this far, but I didn't mean it as a joke.
the soldiers kind of a section of infantry
Yeah.
moves through the gate and levels. Some of them have arquebus, some of them have pole axes.
Do they have like insignia or anything?
Yeah, you recognize the insignia and colors of the 13th Legion.
Oh shoot! Oh, 13th. Can I? Oh wait, sorry. Didn't want to just dig into my back pocket. I'm gonna get shot. Can I? 13th. That's me. I was part of the 13th. Me. Belloc.
I want to keep talking to this
Yeah.
woman. Like, I've been traveling this whole world since the fall, and I've seen no evidence that anyone from the Republic is still coordinated or alive.
Well, it's your lucky day. Generally speaking, they aren't.
I'm
She's like,
pleased to know this.
yeah. One of the soldiers is taking off your sword belt.
So like a battalion has come out and like it's just pointed at stuff.
Yeah, they're like, weapons down, ground now.
Start like loosening straps and putting stuff down. It's like,
Thunk.
so what brings you here?
Inside, she says, and the soldiers like gather you up and push you inside the gates.
But I was part of the 13th. I used to be part of the 13th.
We'll deal with that. One of them says. And like tracks, garbage. Did you leave anything outside?
No,
No, we didn't.
right? That was
don't
the
think
whole.
so.
That was
We've
a
been
point
keeping
that.
ourselves
We didn't
concealed.
put special effort into concealing our passage.
That's true. We
but-
didn't tracks. We didn't. But you were talking about making sure to not leave any other evidence. Tracks maybe, garbage no. We didn't start a fire or.
And we may have been seen coming in this direction. We ran into a pilgrim group.
They wouldn't have seen us come up this road.
No.
She snaps her fingers, and one man's head perks up, and she's like, and
What'd she say?
it's a sign that's basically just like, it's the one that you give when you're like, you know what to do, just go and do the thing.
Yeah.
Right.
And he takes a section of infantry and heads out into town.
How many are there in total? Like, is it like?
There's about 20, 25.
Okay.
And they bundle you in through the gate, and they close the gate behind them and bar it.
Okay. So,
It's your lucky day, she says to you. How did you even begin to find this place?
We just get a general sense of the direction that we are meant to travel in life. We
For-
follow
that's
it.
a good way of putting
The
it.
four of us were drawn here.
Yeah. You ever get a feeling like you were meant to do something?
Never. And then,
Not once in my life.
Well, think of all of a sudden you have a one clear direction in your life and you're pulled there constantly. And that's kind of what it feels like right now. But like the spooky kind.
This has happened to us ever since this awoke in us, but we've only just met. The four of us were all drawn here independently.
Yeah. Why doesn't it look like anybody's lived here?
Because nobody has.
Okay. So why was that built?
There was supposed to be a thing built here. It never happened. The world
And
ended.
who are you?
Wait, the world ended?
What? Yeah, remember the civilization fell.
Oh, right. Yeah,
You do know that.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, it's not the whole world.
it's a metaphor.
Yeah. I know this sounds crazy. There's a lot of spooky stuff going on right now.
Just get inside.
Okay.
And she, the soldiers hurry you off into what you recognize as the mine head.
Really do not appreciate my questions being ignored.
Okay, so
Wait, it's for questions to be answered?
No. I was waiting to see if she was going to ignore that too. Yeah.
I just do what she tells me to do.
Yeah.
At this point.
Basically they get you into the mine head, and like it expands inside suddenly.
Okay.
Like it's bigger than you would have thought a mine would be. Usually, it's like a passage, and you only dig out as much as you need. And this is way bigger than that.
Yeah.
Almost like there are people living in here.
Like they're living in here?
Yeah.
Okay.
And they take you off into a side passage and into a room and close the door.
Okay.
Some time passes. This room is like carved out of stone, basically.
Right.
And it even has a working light lock, which you haven't seen in a while.
Okay.
Which is just like,
Do we still have that
it's a
feeling?
little magical artifact that just casts a light spell.
Do we still have that feeling like we're heading in the right direction?
Yeah, kind of. It's
Uneasy?
close,
Like
right?
we're so close, it's kind of fuzzy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So some time passes. Is there anything you want to do, talk about while you're in here?
Are we with other people?
No.
Just the
We're
four of
alone?
us?
Just the four of us. I am sufficiently spooked. I don't understand what's going on. I don't know why the 13th Legion is like just threw us in jail, basically.
Why weren't you with the 13th
Because this feeling hit.
when the fall?
Well, this is you don't actually recognize these people. The Legion
I
had
recognize the Legion.
a Legion has multiple regiments under
yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
Like, I was
they-
part of the 13th Legion.
Yeah.
But then this feeling happened,
Yeah.
and I decided that there's more important things for me to be doing in life. And I never really like signed a contract or anything
Yeah.
when I joined up.
they didn't really ask.
They didn't ask.
Yeah.
They were just like, "Here's a weapon, you should fight." And I said, "Okay."
Mm-hmm.
But then things changed,
Yep.
and now here I am
Fair enough.
with 4 people or 3 other people that I don't know that well. And we've got a weird thing. There's something going on here, and it's freaking me out.
All right.
I don't like it.
Some time passes, and you're not exactly sure how much, but you're starting to get a little hungry after breakfast. And the door opens.
Okay.
And there's a couple of guards, and a youngish man enters, wearing robes, and he says, "I understand you have a very interesting story about how you came to be here."
Yep.
Pretty straightforward,
We can.
Have you
but
eaten?
interesting.
Not since we arrived.
Well, we should probably get you some food then. We don't typically get guests here, but I would very much like to know how you found out about this place. And
What is this place?
Yeah.
what do you think this place is?
A mine.
Yep.
Looks like a mine.
Sounds like a mine.
And it also seems to be a holdout of the Republic.
You still remember that word?
What did Martin do again?
Martin was an agent of the state.
Right.
Do I remember this
I
word?
used to- so-
Republic?
Yeah, it's been
I
getting.
used to work for the Republic.
It's interesting. A lot of the people we've seen coming through here don't really seem to have a good understanding of what it was.
No, and they seem to have an idea in their heads about
The Empire.
an empire. Yeah.
Speaking
How interesting.
of understanding, what about that thing?
What thing?
The light.
The light.
You have a light that works.
Yeah. Yeah, we think something in the mine shielded them.
That's incredible.
Okay.
So you honestly have no idea what it is we do here. What were you? You said you were drawn here.
Yeah.
Honestly, you weren't just looking to. There were the pilgrims
No, we
who
felt
went
the
through.
compulsion and followed it.
Yeah.
This has been how we've gone about our lives ever since whatever this is awoke in us. Sometimes it leads us to where we're needed, and this time it's led us all here.
What an interesting articulation. I had no idea what it was doing. Here, you'll probably want to see this. And the guards, he's like, come on.
Okay.
Okay. They just let us out?
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, what are you...
What are we going to do about it?
I
We
mean,
don't, we, don't,
nothing.
we don't have any weapons. They do.
Yeah.
It's
There's
true.
a lot more.
I'm not. They're not my enemy
Yeah.
I mean,
that I'm
Really?
aware of.
what are you going to do here? What possibly could you do to us that hasn't
Yeah.
already happened?
Yeah.
That's fair. All right, new best friends.
Oh, and he turns and says, oh, by the way, Avery Holloway.
Avery Holloway.
Okay.
Martin, no last name.
Yeah, sorry about
Belloc.
that.
No,
Yeah.
no, it's fine.
Eh,
Martin.
Rose.
I'm worth.
worth a lot.
Well, it's lovely to meet you all.
Appreciate the joke.
He leads you to the mine head, and there's like a rickety elevator that he opens.
Is this safe?
Like, save the game? Or
No, is
Is it safe?
save point, checkpoint.
is this the safe?
No, it's loading. Loading.
type
Yeah,
writer.
loading screen.
Did you,
Yeah.
bring any,
elevators.
did you bring any ribbons of ink with you?
I mean, it's an
See?
elevator, so
Please insert disc 2. Sorry.
No, it's safe.
Yeah.
Is the elevator safe?
Yeah, oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, as safe as...
I look at Worth
As safe
because
as-
I think he knows what he's.
I'm just gonna like absentmindedly wander onto it, like, oh, this is quite fascinating.
doesn't seem
Yeah.
broken.
Okay.
The Corps of Engineers took 6 months to carve this place out of the old mine.
6 months. That's fast work.
Well, it was kind of made in an emergency, and then, well, it became kind of a moot point. But hey, here we are.
I'm really confused about why you people are here.
We're here to preserve the final archive of the Republic.
Ooh.
Hey.
Right.
Ar-
Like from the prologue speech.
archive of what?
Well, the Republic Library in Ontauk.
Waiting on talk?
There were copies made.
So that's what you moved through here.
Yeah.
I am very interested in going to go see that.
Well, there's a problem.
Okay.
What were you going to show us?
I want to show you the Horizon Project. And he closes the gate of the elevator, and you go down.
Okay.
And I would like to break there for this session.
Damn it.
Oh no. Horizons don't generally happen underground.
Yeah, Worth, that's the problem.
Yeah.
So that has been session 1 of Burning Bright. I've been Cameron, your DM.
I've been Ian playing Worth.
Corey, I'm playing Rose.
I'm Adam. I'm playing Belloc.
I'm Graham, and I'm Martin.
And we'll be back next week for session 2. Thank you very much.